Okay, that should do it. Yeah, let's just get the show on the road. Hey everybody, this is Riker Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. Last time we discovered that Lloyd is after the Queen. So we kinda need to go and rescue the Queen. But what's Wink doing here? Probably returning from Tabaroa. I guess that is true. But if the Winglies had a hard time stealing off the Divine Dragon... Wait, who are you? I thought you weren't supposed to leave the forest. Stupid Winglies. Well! Oh, hi there, Lloyd. So this is the second time Lloyd has saved Wink's life. That's not gonna be relevant in the plot at all later, is it? Has it occurred to you, Mr. Bardell, that Lloyd is a Wingly? Because your fireballs aren't doing anything. Hey, Lloyd is actually showing signs of weakness. He's not invincible like everybody says he is. Yeah, that's kind of what magic does. Well, we need to get back to Denengrad. Really? I can't get through one screen of the forest without getting into a battle? Really, game? Oh, right, there was another screen. Not like it matters. Eh? Oh no, we're too late! Miranda, that's a little bit harsh. Well, we were going to head there to check on the Queen anyway, so maybe we can get some information as to Lloyd's whereabouts. There's no time to spare, that's for sure. But we've been to pretty much every location on the third disc. There's only one place to go, and that's, well, west. But what's west of here? Stupid priest. Get out of my way. Thank you. It's actually been a while since I've done any recording. I do record these episodes a few at a time, and I was so far ahead that I took a break, and, well, if I sound a little bit rusty, that's why. Not to mention, it's been so long since the original playthrough that I'm starting to forget things. I'm glad I took such thorough notes. Yeah, what exactly did happen? But Lloyd was there. How did he... Oh, right, he teleports. That's an awful long time between us coming back, and that sure seems... Yeah, that can't sound right. It can't take them a whole week to go from the top of the mountain back to town, or wherever they were. I mean, I do like how they take into account travel times here, and that's one thing that a lot of JRPGs don't take into account, is how long it actually takes the party to get from one location to another. The only other RPG I can think of that does that is Final Fantasy Tactics. And that's not even really a JRPG, that's a tactical RPG. But how does he get down the mountain faster than we do? I mean, yes, he can teleport, but how do the sisters not know about this? You know, that Lloyd's a Wingly if they can see people's souls. Oh, here we go. This guy can teleport. Standing in front of him isn't going to help you. Wow, that's some pretty deep manipulation, Lloyd. Manipulating the war, causing a mess in Tabaroa, and now this. Just to get the Divine Moon objects. I just can't imagine what the Queen is going through when she gets whisked away, especially after hearing that it's the last Divine Moon object. So there is territory west of here, and we have to go through a big glacier. Great! And apparently the path to the Moon Mirror can only be opened when the Queen is there. So to get the third Divine Moon object, he had to get into a position to ambush the Queen, take her away, and get her to the end of the... Actually, you know what? Kashua Glacier technically isn't even in Mil Sasso. Given that it's in an icy wasteland, it's basically an unsettled, unclaimed land. Of course, this was back in medieval times when land rights didn't really matter so much because natural resources were hard and often dangerous to mine. In any case, we need to head west to Kashua Glacier. And being that Kashua Glacier is an ice area, Dart's Heat Blade is going to be very valuable here. Oh, I never got to demonstrate this enemy earlier in the Let's Play. This is the final enemy you can run into in the forest area in Milsiso, the Wounded Bear. As you can see, I've brought in Kongal and Hashel for this area because a lot of the enemies here have very weak physical defenses. And I've also, and like I was saying, I've equipped Dart with the Heat Blade because naturally, in the ice area, a very large number of the enemies in Kashua Glacier, but not all of them, are water elemental, and the double damage that you do with the Heat Blade will slightly outpace the damage that would be dealt from Dart's best weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not expecting Kongal to gain a Dragoon level there. He actually doesn't gain any new magic until Dragoon level 3, because he only gets 3 spells. As far as accessories go, I've given Dart a power wrist to help his damage. I gave Kongal a Bandit's Ring, obviously, and I believe I gave Hashel the War God Sash so that he can work on gaining more SP. I do like the music track here. It really suits the area. No wonder you're so bitchy, Miranda. I was going to try to make a reference, but it wouldn't come to mind. There's actually quite a bit of treasure around here, which is why I didn't refill my my items very much. And there's also a vendor midway through this area. Okay, we got some new enemies. What do we got here? Yay, water elemental guys. We have a Freeze Knight, and I believe the other enemy is an Icicle Ball. Yeah, I was right. They're both water elemental. And I believe they both have... Oh no, only the Freeze Knight has magic. The Icicle Ball can use a power-up on itself, but I think the Freeze Knight is more dangerous just because it can use Fatal Blizzards. Now, the Icicle Ball does have higher defense than most of the enemies, but for the most part, you're better off using physical attacks than magic against these guys. Well, one, because magic takes up inventory space, and two, they have... Most of the enemies, except the Icicle Ball, have pretty high magic defense. The experience around here isn't bad either. But it's going to get better in the next disc. We're actually pretty close to the end of the third disc. And up here, there's an item. This contains a second Heat Blade in case you sold your first one. But it's just better to hold on to it until now, because it's not like gold is hard to come by, unless, of course, you're playing the Japanese version. And here's one of the two enemies in the Kashua Glacier that are not water elemental, the Rocky Turtle. These guys also have high physical defense, so if you have a magic item, this is the encounter you may want to use it on, because magic isn't going to be very useful against any of the bosses here. Well, maybe not useless, but it's not that useful. Yeah, there's a couple bosses here. I want to try to get Dart's Madness Hero finished by the end of this area, or at least the end of the disc, because Dart's going to be level 29 by the end of the disc. And level 29 is where he learns his 6th edition. And I'm not very good at that edition, so you're going to see me using the Ultimate War God a lot. Probably just outside of boss fights. Because I do want to show off the timing for the edition a little bit, but it's hard. See, unlike the other editions, Moonstrike's timing isn't really rhythmic. One thing you may have noticed for the rest of the editions, especially lower down the line, is they're relatively rhythmic in their timing.
Double punch!
Another complaint I have about using Hashland Maru is they have way too many additions for when you get them in the game. Like, you're never going to be able to finish all of them if you're using your party members like you should be. Now, I could go get that... You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get this chest now. I was going to get this on the way back, but I'm out here. Oh, heavy mace. I believe that's a weapon for Maru? We have here. Going down into this... I don't know if this is a crevice, but it's a path leading into an ice cave. It leads to a couple vendors. Let's grab this chest first. It has a gushing magma. I'm probably going to use that in one of these fights. What I don't understand is why they would put vendors... Why vendors would be here, because who the hell comes out to such a cold place to set up shop? I do want to clean out my inventory a little bit, though, because there's a lot of stuff here, and I think I'm running short on healing items. Yeah, I am. I definitely don't need these mind purifiers anymore. I'm gonna hold on to one though, just in case something happens in some random battle. Thunderbolt I don't need. Gravity Grabber Flash Haul, hold on to. Attack Ball I don't need. Is there anything else? Am I going to use 2 Gushing Magmas? Probably not. What do I need to load up on? 1 more Healing Fog for single targeting attacks. And what other items are back here? Mostly multi-targeting magic items. So I think I'm going to just get 5 more Healing Breezes. And another Angel's Prayer, because I do need to watch my inventory space. There are a few more items here, and there are 2 boss fights. Oh crap, I forgot to talk to that other vendor. Sorry guys. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, the weapons vendor here actually has some stuff that we want. There is... a Mind Crush. I didn't think you could... Oh, you know what? Did I ever equip the Mind Crush on Dart? Oh, right, we got one in Cadessa, but the Heat Blade's still better by 2 points, taking the weakness into account. It just confused me because I remembered I put a Power Wrist on him afterwards, or, well, not afterwards, but before I started the video. Battle Axe for Kongal, Flamberge for Rose, Virulent Arrow for Miranda. Everything here is useful, except the accessory. I don't care for the guard badge, just it's too expensive for what it does. We're going to get Saint Armor for Dart and Al, and we're going to get robes for the ladies. Yay, we're broke. Actually, you know what? Since I used a healing breeze, off screen, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and replace that. There we go. Now we can continue on. Now, down here is a whole bunch of places where you can slide down these icy slopes. A couple items you can pick up here. No, I wanted to open the chest, not climb back up the thing. Dancing Ray. I'm probably gonna end up using that in some random battle that I don't like against those turtles and anything that actually does have high physical defense. Why did I go down there? Because you can just go this way. Now, which one has the item? The mirror one. Sorry about that, guys. Family called in the middle of recording, which is really annoying. Anyway, we get a phoenix plume here. This is a very special piece of equipment that is going to remain useful for the entire game. I forget who all can equip it. I want to say it's just for ladies. Oh, I guess it is for everybody. It prevents all magical status ailments. Who do I not want getting status? Actually, you know what? Can I give that to Poggle? Yeah, I can. And I think I'm going to do that because that really helps his magic defense. And he needs all the magic defense help that he can get. And Kongle not getting confused is really important if you're going to use him too, because his, as you know, he has a very high physical attack. And it really hurts. Well, there's a save point here if you need it. And that's some random roar coming from the next boss. But you know what? I don't think I have time to fit the next boss fight in this video, so I'm just gonna cut it here. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon, we're going to continue through the underground ice cave of Kashua Glacier. See you later, guys!